Hello, Mr. Peloton here. Welcome to my channel. If you like retro gaming on the go, please subscribe because this is what this channel is all about. And today we're going to look at the Game Boy releases for the Nintendo Switch online service. They released 3 new games in March at different times. I don't know if that's how they're going to play things out, but we're going to have a look at these games. I'll let you know how they rank against all the other games that are also available on this service. Without further ado, let's have a look at what was released in March. And before we go and check the new games that have been released, here's a ranking from last time. Interesting here is that there's already a Metroid game and there's already a Kirby game in this list. So it's interesting to see how will this compare to the games that they have just been released. So the first game I want to rank today is Burger Time Deluxe. Now, Burger Time is an arcade game, really old arcade game, I think from the early 80s, maybe 1982. Yeah, really early 80s. So this is, I don't know, the concept didn't exist at that time when this was released, but I think it's like a demake. Take the arcade and adapt it to something that will fit in your Game Boy. I played the Burger Time Deluxe for a bit as it came out in a Nintendo Switch Online, and it's actually entertaining for what it is, right? It's not anything amazing. It's like a platformer with some puzzle elements. It's almost like the reimagining of Pac-Man because you have to navigate this weird maze-like level to make burgers essentially and move to the next one. This one has a whole lot of levels and it has also a password code that you can use to skip the levels as you progress through the game. So I actually have quite a bit of fun with this. It's a good time waster, and for that reason I'm going to rank it as a B in the list of Game Boy games available on the Nintendo Switch. Okay, the second game I bring you today is Kirby's Dream Land 2, second game in the series. Believe it or not, this game has a plot. The rainbow bridges that connect the 7 rainbow islands have been stolen by an evil force called Dark Matter, and Kirby sets out to defeat Dark Matter with the help of 3 new animal friends. You know what kind of game is this? It's a platformer, it's very cute. Kirby gets new powers from enemies, and like I said before, in this particular one, you also have some animal friends that Kirby rides, and it helps you navigate the levels. If you watch this channel before, you know Kirby is not the game for me. I'm not a Kirby fan. These games never connect with me. I always feel that it's missing that almost like precision that you need in some of the other games that Nintendo releases, like the Super Mario games. So for that reason, let's see where it ranks in the chart. I'm going to give this a C. It goes next to the other Kirby game that is on this service. Now the third game that was released in March for the Nintendo Switch Online service is Metroid Fusion. Now Metroid should not be a surprise for you. It's a beloved franchise from Nintendo where you play as Samus Aran, who is a bounty hunter, and it's what is called a Metroidvania game. It means that it's an action platformer game where you acquire different powers that then allow you to reach different parts of the level. In this particular game, this one is actually relatively short compared to some of the other games, but also it makes it feel a lot more concise. You are in a space station and you go to different parts of the space station for different reasons. And there's an AI that continuously guides you on what to do next. Can you go and explore wherever you want? Yes, if you know where you're going and you have all the powers that you need to traverse the levels. But it does feel a little more linear than other Metroid games. For that reason, some people don't like it. Me personally, I really enjoyed the sense of, hey, this is a self-contained universe. In a way, it's a self-contained, space station. There's these different regions. We are doing experiments with different kinds of animals, and some of the traditional Metroid mechanics have actually been tweaked for this game. I absolutely enjoyed playing Metroid Fusion on the Switch, especially on the Switch Lite. This is designed to be portable and very easy to play. And yeah, I finally finished it. I have started this game like 2 or 3 times before on the Game Boy, and I think on the 3DS, when Nintendo gave us those free games on the 3DS. And I now finished it, and I absolutely loved my time with Metroid Fusion. And for that reason, I'm going to give it an S. This game is amazing, and you should try it. So those were the 3 games that Nintendo has released for the Nintendo Switch Online service. Burger Time Deluxe, Kirby's Dream Land 2, Metroid Fusion. Like I said before, they were released in different times. Metroid was announced and released, and then the other 2 Game Boy games were announced and released after. So no one really knows what's Nintendo's strategy going to be for the Game Boy games. I think they're going to follow this pattern where you will wake up one day, there will be some kind of Nintendo YouTube video, and it will say, hey, here's some new games, here's a Nintendo game that you absolutely love, and here's some other random game, like, I don't know, Alone in the Dark, or Burger Time Deluxe, that we're also publishing on this service. So I think we are here for the long game, and we'll see Nintendo drop 1, 2, or 3 games every month, and potentially they will align it with other games that they're releasing right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if when they release Tears of the Kingdom, they will add some of the other Zelda games in here, maybe the Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, or maybe something else. That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching. Like this video, leave me a comment about what do you think about the games that are coming out. And like I always say, keep on collecting.